Who's ready for the weekly bust? You're in the right place if you came to catch the show. Tithe and Levi are the names of your host. Who the next guest is, I really wanna know. Conversation escalating, let's get to the show. Who's ready for the weekly bust?
So for those the people that are just tuning in with us, we want to introduce a man. He's the champ in my eyes, and still we're remain that way.
And still,
yeah, no doubt, no doubt. This man is the man. We watched him get down in Florida.
The real champ.
Facts, dude. And we'll stand that way until proven otherwise. This man's name is ELVIN. Bandido.
Yeah.
Big dog, man.
What's going on, guys?
How's Puerto Rico?
Man, you're hype. I'm ready to fight, man.
Yeah, shout out to Dragon Ball. We're huge Dragon Ball fans, man.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Yeah, that's our generation. We grew up on that shit.
We're huge.
You know, I had some gangster ass friends that be like, "Yo, you ready to watch some Dragon Balls, bro?"
We're waiting for the movie to come out, man.
Super 2.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go watch it with the kids. Yeah,
Oh, my
yeah.
dude.
Take the kids out and the family, you know. So it'll be cool.
Favorite character?
My favorite character,
Yep.
I mean, I love Goku, but I mean, I love Vegeta, Piccolo. You know, I'm a huge DBZ fan. I like them all in their own way. Like Gohan was supposed to be the shit, you know, and he never reached his full potential, but he did have a family. Like he's the only one that had a regular life, you know. So it's like.
He's like the creator, man. He's become such like he's attached himself to Goku so much because Goku's become like a religion in Japan, man.
Yeah, because people didn't want to let Goku go. I know that was a big part of it.
Yep, that was huge.
I've always been big on Trunks, but I relate more to Piccolo. So if I had to be one,
you know, I love how they introduced Trunks, and then he was gonna be the shit. You know, he fucking chopped up Frieza and shit, and then it's just like.
He was scared of Cell. And,
that was it. This one moment.
It was like the least exciting roller coaster you could have been on.
Yeah, for real. There's no.
Like, wow.
Holy shit, that was awesome. I guess.
yeah. And there was really no redeeming point. He did get his redeeming moment in Dragon Ball Super, though. And he had his own arc in Dragon Ball Super. I don't know if you watched Dragon Ball Super, but he did have his own.
Oh yeah, dude.
Super was.
He did get his redeeming moment where he had. He did like a Genkidama with the freaking sword. It was cool. He killed the black dude, whatever the hell.
Goku Black,
cool. Yeah, he had his redeeming moment. Yeah.
That was sick. We asked one of our other guys that was just on. His name's Aday Yuli, and he's a fighter from UFC. And he wants to like he's into anime, but we asked about Dragon Ball. He's like, I'm into Dragon Ball, so it was cool to get this.
I love all types of animes. Yeah, I love all types of animes. You know? I mean, as far as series, martial arts.
Is that because of martial arts? Yeah.
Nah, man. I dabble in a little bit of everything. I've always been like that. You know, I got friends from all over the place, so I like to just. You know, I try to everything. You never really know what you might like. You know, a lot of times you're like, I don't know, but you never know. I think I did when I was young. I like without me knowing, I blocked myself from a lot of music. You know, and I didn't expose myself to a lot of music. Yeah. When I was older, you know, and it was kind of a realization that you have to you really, unless you explore different, unless you're exploring different terrains, you're not gonna find something you like. You know what I'm saying? Because you're just gonna be stuck in the same comfort zone. You know. And I like the excitement. I like always trying to find something new. And there's so much stuff out there. Like I want to travel the world so I could.
What have you been listening to lately?
Huh?
What have you been listening to lately?
I don't really listen to a lot of music, man. That was like I said, that was when I was younger, and I started listening to a lot of music. Now I don't. You know, it's just the evolution of people's characters. You know, like I don't really listen to a lot of music. I listen to a lot of old stuff. But
we said it on the phone, but we got to show everybody else.
Oh yeah. Tupac
and Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey Hussle.
That's a new addition to the studio, so that's gonna be
new
sick.
addition to the studio.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, you want to give a little description of who you are and where you're from. For those who don't know, we know, of course, we know, but how would you describe
Bandido.
yourself?
I'm Bandido. I'm a Brito. You know, like I'm one of the most unique bare knuckle fighters there is. I have my own style. Like, you know, I'm the people's champ for a reason. I believe I should be the champ. I'm still the Police Gazette champ, even though I lost my last fight. But you know, I have a.
You lost? I didn't know that. That's news to me.
Yeah, it didn't look like it. You know? But,
I guess, but that like what's your background in how you come up, I guess, in the fight world?
I started, you know, like it's funny because you say you watch anime. You know, a lot of the animes, like the first couple episodes are kind of boring. Like I started just because I was a little fat kid, didn't really have anything to do. I needed to do some sort of training, and when I was 16, I started doing boxing just to do something. And I'm like, oh, I'll just try this, and then I just fell in love with it. As soon as I got hit, I was like, all right.
Yeah.
You know, I was ready to hit somebody back, you know, and I was good at it. My coaches recognized early, like, that I wasn't, when I first started, I wasn't the most talented guy. You know, people see how skillful I fight. You know, I fight with my hands down, move around, do a lot of fancy footwork and stuff like that. But like when I first started, I wasn't the most talented guy, but I was tough. I had a really big right hook, and I wanted to be there. And that's something that you can't train, you know. And and I had a good enough coach that recognized that. And I've always been lucky enough that I've been surrounded with great coaches and the perfect people at the perfect time for
you have to travel to get your coaching, or was that there organically there?
Oh yeah, everything was organically there. I lived in Joliet, Illinois when I first started. Right next to south of Chicago, like 40 minutes away. In Lockport, Illinois, which is right next to Joliet. And you know, I did a lot of amateur fighting over there. When I moved, I ended up graduating in Puerto Rico in high school.
Okay.
But when I moved to Puerto Rico, I also was boxing in Puerto Rico, and I fought at 165 in Puerto Rico for a long time. I had a really good record. I was regional champ also, and I just did the boxing for a while. And once I turned about 21, I moved back to Joliet on my own, as you know, it's just, you know, because I was growing up trying to just do something, and that's when I got introduced to mixed martial arts, and I did mixed martial arts for years. I mean, I fell in love with mixed martial arts, and that was a turning point for me, because I had to pick like what I wanted to do, because you can't do everything. You can only do, if you're gonna do boxing, you gotta stick to it. And then I chose MMA, and I mean, MMA was a freaking awesome adventure for me, and eventually it led me to what I am now, a bare knuckle fighter. And it's I've always been like a boxer and MMA.
Yep.
So, and you always see that if you watch my MMA fights. I've always been a boxer and MMA. If I lose a lot, I lost a lot of decisions. I was at one point I was 7-0. I got my arm broken in my 7th fight in the first round, and I still won the decision. And no, in my 6th fight, I won the decision. I took a year to recover. I fought who was this guy that I fought? He was 10-1 when I fought him. His name was Patrick Sinoble. He was a really dangerous one-punch fighter, you know. And I fought him. I did my comeback from my injury, and you know, I went through the whole cycle. I lost a lot of bad decisions in Florida. I won. I did my comebacks and come downs and all this different stuff.
Doesn't seem to favor you, do they?
They don't. No, Florida. Oh, that dude. And I was an Island Fight champion in Florida, and I lost my title in a controversial decision. You know, when a lot of my losses in Florida were controversial decisions, because I've always, you know, it's like people don't understand my style, and you know, it's almost a shame that you could watch my last fight and see that I come out as a champ, fighting the way I do, with a smile on my face and putting it on like nobody does it, and then at the end of the fight, you could tell me, "Elvin, you lost that fight." I'm like, "Really? I look like a fucking, I was styling out there, bro. What the fuck are you talking about?"
Right, for real.
I was doing my thing. Do you go back and watch your fights?
Yeah, I usually do. This one, I haven't even watched this one like 10 times, because every time I watch it, I'm like, I win more, and it's like, maybe I wake up today, maybe I'm delusional, you know.
Yeah.
And every time I watch it, I'm like, holy shit, like I look so good. and nobody fights the way I fight, you know. And Palomino's a good fighter, you know. I'm not taking anything away from Palomino because he's a good fighter, but I'm better than him. And as good as he is, as serious as he is, as hard as he was trying, I was clowning him and I was making it look easy. And I'm fighting with my hands down. And I'm saying, "Hey, come here, come knock me out." And
what I hear is
do it, you know.
Go for round 3.
I mean, people would love to see that. I know that they wouldn't love to see that, but people would love to see that. I would love to get my belt back, even if I have to get, you know, I would love to, you know, if I get a rematch or however it comes around. I know how it is. I don't make, you know, I'm an exciting fighter, but I don't have deals like that. I don't make money like some of these guys do, and you know, I don't have as much pull. So like,
the fans always find it fun for trilogies and rivalries, and it seems like you got one. And did it really stem from the first fight, or was it more developed from bare knuckle mania? You know.
Well, I think the what were we talking about for the trilogy?
Yeah, well, just the rivalry in general.
Well, the rivalry star I think was from Knucklemania. That was the, you know, when we got in each other's face, because that, you know, people liked it. So like, you know, we wanted to get. I mean, I you know, I was saying before the fight that, because we were trying to sell a fight, you know, and I was saying before the fight that I'm real. I'm gonna give you. I told you I was gonna beat him up. I was gonna punch him with a smile on my face. I was gonna fight with my hands down. I was gonna do what I want. That's fine. And I said that he was gonna oversell and underdeliver, and that's what I saw. You know what I'm saying? And but I mean, we were in Miami, and I mean, they really wanted to see him win, and you know, and you know, I know they're like, I say, I'm not trying to be a hater. They're doing their press conference, all the things. They're doing their thing, and I'm glad they're making something good out of it. Like, but I'm still, you know, I still see me whooping that ass every time I watch the fight. I can't.
You won the fight. I think maybe there was a questionable round that you lost in, like maybe the third round, I think, and I'd have to recall it again and rewatch it. But there was a round that I gave to Palomino, but you had it the whole time.
Yeah, there's possible you might possibly be able to give him 1 round. I mean, if you really wanted to give him, maybe you can give him 2 rounds. I mean, it'd be really hard pressed to give him 2, and damn near impossible to give him 3. And because in the 4th round, I really started. I mean, you listen to the corners too. Like the corners, I mean, my corners, like after I sat down the 4th round, when I sat down coming into the 5th round, they're like, you hit him hard that round.
Yeah.
And that was the round. I was batting him around that round. They're like,
when you rocked him, man, like I thought, I think because he stumbled back a couple good,
a whole bunch of time. I kept boom, you know, and it's like they didn't see that, you know.
Yeah, and, he went flying into the ropes, man. Like,
so like coming into the 5th round, my corner's like, you're hitting them hard, like you're winning, just keep hitting them. And his corner wasn't saying that. His corner was saying you have to do something, you know. You have to, you know. So like it was, and you could tell just from the body language. I was there, like, but it's just a story now, you know.
His corner sounded like infant sorrow. You gotta do something. Get him to the
so moving like into that next chapter, then if the big wigs aren't giving you any play, what is your next dream fight?
I would love I mean, I think in 165, the next fight that makes sense with me, me versus the winner of Elmore versus Tierney. You know, I think that would be the next big fight, you know.
Yeah.
That would be the but now with this whole, you know, like we have to see with Palomino holds the 165-pound belt. So it really, if they, and everybody wants the gold. So if they get a chance to get the gold, they should, you know. So I just want a piece of the action. A lot of guys want to. I'm the kind of guy that you know, like, I work the hell out of you, you know, like, and the way that I fight, it leaves a splinter. Like you're gonna want to get it back, like. And me and Kale, we've had some really awesome fights, you know. I know a lot of people want to see that fight, and a lot of people, you know, a lot of people would like to see some rematches.
Would you move to weight divisions?
I mean, I can only get so big. I don't juice up, like, I don't take steroids or anything, and I can only get so small. You know, I walk around 180, so I'm
Yeah.
just comfortable fighting at 165. I could cut to 155 if they pay me or maybe offer me a title shot. You know, like it really comes out to it. I mean, I could fight any title contender or any champion at one. I really believe that I'm the best bare knuckle boxer and bare knuckle fighter, and I have the best style. I mean, I think Lorenzo is the best pound for pound fighter, and he's
Yeah,
the
I agree.
dominant fighter.
He's going for belt too, man.
so
that's
speak-
that's
you
what
know,
I seen in some
yeah.
in some forum. He's going for belt too. He's gonna move up
Yeah.
to 205 and take
Yeah.
that.
Speaking of,
Definitely when it comes to like dominating, he definitely takes a cake, and but when it comes to the style and form and I don't think there's anybody better than me when it comes to bare knuckle. So
You think he's gonna move? Do you think that weight's gonna look good on Lorenzo, or do you think moving up to 205?
205 would be great for him. He could do 205. He could do one. He's a true cruiserweight. He could do any of those weights. 185 is like
Primo.
it's a lot.
Yeah.
He still does it. He insists on doing it. He can. I mean, he missed. He was off by a pound. I think his last fight. I think he got a little bit too comfortable. He could make the 185.
Yeah.
It's even though it's really hard. I'd rather he not do it because he's my friend and I want him to see and have a long career and keep beating people's ass. And for me, bare knuckle is different. It's not wrestling. It's like it's really about fighting prowess and who could fight better. Like it's about who can get their game going faster. And
I always say like it's literally one punch away.
Yeah, everything's one punch away. You can get sparked in bare knuckle.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get touched. They touch you in a nerve, or they hit you in the wrong spot, or
you're literally one punch away.
Yeah, the whole dynamic of just the impacts that you can hear that it's different.
It's something else, man.
The compression is different, and you're crushing nerves, and sometimes you just get caught.
So speaking of Lorenzo, there's a pretty viral video of him pushing around
Poncho.
Poncho the goat. Yeah, he's the mascot, the team mascot.
Is he more famous than you at this point?
I think so, man. I really think so. He doesn't have more Instagram followers than me, but I'm pretty sure more people know who Poncho is than me.
Dude, I seen
you still have him?
Oh yeah.
He's a legend,
last
man.
a long time. It lasts like 14 years.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I seen his video count on Facebook Reels was up to like 18 million views.
It's more than that. That's just one. He's got over 50. If you unify, I'll put all of them together. He's got like 20 million here, 16 here, 10 over here.
Dude.
Like, he's got like over
crap, man.
No problem.
Viral.
I could tell you that he has over 50 million views if you put all those videos together.
He's the most famous goat right now, I think.
Yeah, he is. We were joking. I'm like, they're gonna be holding vigils on the day he dies. They're like, Pancho, we lost.
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna be a legend, dude. They're gonna build a statue of him.
Yeah, we're gonna have Pancho. I got the Pancho brand. We're gonna have Pancho brand goats.
Yeah,
that's right.
Direct descendant of the goat.
It's gonna have Lorenzo and Pancho going head to head. The statue.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any weird conspiracy theories? Do you believe in UFOs or paranormal or
I'm not really. I mean, people will have a conversation with me, right? And they'll be like, "That's a conspiracy theory." I'm like, "No, that's just sounds crazy," but it's not. I don't really believe in it. I'm not into conspiracy theories. Because the truth is already fucking crazy, So like, I don't have to theorize anything. We could talk about like conspiracy facts and shit, or do conspiracy queries. We don't even have to.
What's kind of your favorite strange fact then that you like seem to fascinate on?
One of my favorite is that one of my favorite is that the whole nature of the universe, and well, not the universe, but the nature of the cosmos, and reality itself, is something that has purposely been kept from the masses by the ruling classes, something that hasn't really been known for hundreds of years, something that was discovered maybe within like the last 100 years. And there was a unified effort by the ruling elite to keep it away from the masses because it would change the zeitgeist and the way that people see the world,
Yeah, we were just talking about
themselves,
that last night,
and
dude.
everything, you know, and then that most of the reality that we are presented with is just
I got a
it's fake.
question for
You
you.
know?
Have you ever done DMT?
Huh?
Have you ever done DMT?
No, I never done DMT. When I dream,
I had to ask.
I
Um,
never done DMT.
I got
I've
one
done
for
like
you.
a little, like I've done like a little bit of like not, I've never like crazy dosing anything. Like I took a little bit of shrooms one time when I was younger, and
Ooh,
I took a little bit of acid before, and you know, I've dabbled in like just the basic stuff, you know,
Yeah.
little bud and stuff.
Are you ever going to do DMT?
I'm not really interested in seeing the clockwork elves and shit. You know, there's like, you know, it's funny because like there's usually like if you listen to a lot of people that talk about their DMT experiences, like consensus, most people have a very similar experience. They're like seeing
There's five.
something. They're like seeing behind the veil. You know, they're having their interpretation of what they see. They might interpret what they see something. What they see differently, but they're definitely seeing something. You know,
That's the craziest part to me, for me is that because you're right about that. Like when you talk about other people's experiences, they often correlate, and it's like, how did yours and his have the same? You know?
Yeah.
That's because are you actually going?
Because they're actually tapping into some like eldritch fucking truth. You know that it's so crazy that you can't understand it. You know,
it's weird, man.
I got one.
Yeah. This is beyond comprehension. Yeah.
If you could join a band of any time, what band would it be?
A band like a band of mercenaries or like a band
Anything.
of like
We didn't clarify, man.
like a band
Left
of
it
like
vague.
rock stars or some shit. Like
I was
like
thinking
band.
A band of brothers.
I say, yeah, you can say whatever you want. I was thinking music, you know what I mean? But hey,
You thinking music? I don't know, man. Like a lot of the bands that I like, they all like died of ODs and stuff like that. I like their music, but I don't want to be part of the group.
Like, I don't know if I want to join that band.
I love your music though, bro.
the old Bander brothers.
Who would you join?
Yeah, brothers, like a band of fucking
all time?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Captain Hook and shit. I'm like, fuck, we're riding with fucking band of pirates. You know?
Whoa, Davy Jones.
Fuck yeah.
Shit, and it's got to be okay. I guess if it's got to be a band,
I was. Come on, what's shaking song?
Who would it be for you?
Band of Brothers G-Unit. Fuck it.
G-Unit, yeah, dog.
G-Unit. I mean, yeah, it's
Yeah.
Band of Brothers.
Hey, me too, man. I don't know. 50 Cent a hard
G-Unit.
though, bro. Like,
Yeah, he was.
So 50 with 50 being the boss, I don't know if I'd want to be in G-Unit because he's so
I'm the
hardcore.
boss. I'm the boss now.
I'm the boss. I'm the captain. For me, I think I would join Tool.
I knew it. As I left you that one.
I would join Tool.
You join what?
Tool.
Oh, Tool. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Hell yeah.
I just remember their weird ass fucking videos, man.
They still are. They still are. They're good.
I would join Tool, man.
I watched the video. I'm like, that was fucking weird. Yeah, it was good though. It's cool. They got some good symphony and shit.
Yeah, I love their music is just like I like the complexion of that band is sick.
Yeah. Sober. I remember Sober for sure.
Yeah.
I know old, but that was fucking sick when we were in high school.
Boney M was a close.
Who would you join, bro?
Me?
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know.
Don't lie, and it better not be gang members either.
Dude, I don't know. Megadeth, just because they shred.
Nice.
Megadeth because they fucking shred. That's why. I got another one for you.
Spit.
Would you rather trade intelligence for looks or looks for intelligence?
Like you're the best looking dude, or you're the smartest.
Pretty.
No, I think
Yeah,
I
you're
think you
pretty
start with
and
what you
dumb,
get,
or you're
but you
super
gotta-
smart. And you
No,
look
no,
like,
that doesn't count.
Yeah, you guys.
Fuck, dude. You know what? Like, I think I'm gonna be smart about it, because I'll be so smart, right? That I'll be smarter than the fucking handsome dudes. I'm gonna make more money than them, and I just You know how it is.
I
It's
always-
status.
I
You
always
know,
say
women
intelligent.
like to marry up.
That's right. Yeah, but no, no. What if you're so ugly though because you're so smart?
No, yeah, you look like
No matter what
It's-
brings him in.
You know, like you chose to be
No,
the
this is-
smartest, but now you're the ugliest, and now no girl wants you no
No.
matter what.
yeah, you look like
So it's like full extreme.
Fuck your money. You're close, dude.
The Goonies.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
I
tried to
already know what
exploit
it's
that
like.
shit. You
to
didn't
be-
let me.
I know
You didn't let me exploit that shit.
I know what it's like to be ugly and broke. So let's see what it's like to be ugly and rich. Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
So, oh, where'd that other one go? I had a sick one.
Indica or sativa?
Yeah. Are you a Buddha smoker?
Yeah, I tend to dabble a little bit into the
I like how he looked around. He's
Do you like
"Oh, I'm gonna
indicas
get
or sativas?
I like sativas just because I like to do shit, you know. I
You
like
like
to get
function.
I like to get
go.
hype, you know.
I call it going low
Let me hit
beam.
that BB.
What?
I like to go.
I like to
we
go
like to
low
get-
beam, and then I'm chilling. But
Yeah,
I'm a hype. I gotta keep running up mountains and shit and fucking
Like so you've been residing in
crazy
Puerto
shit.
Rico.
just getting.
You've been residing in Puerto Rico for the
This one's
majority of your adult life, correct?
This one's yours.
No. I've been here for the last couple of years. I got married in Puerto Rico. I was here for a couple of years, and it was I was like here and there, but now I'm just staying here. I don't plan on going nowhere. Like I love Puerto Rico.
Well, you can come see Glacier, dude.
Yeah, you should come to Montana at least once.
I'll visit. Yes, I'll visit. Especially, I would love to get in a fight down there because I've never.
Montana's
Hell
cool,
yeah, dog.
man. Yeah, come up here, dude.
These
It's
cowboys are always fighting.
tight. No shit, bro.
To take you out to Snits.
I was telling him, I was like, I'm sure they got
Come
some really
join
good
us at
stories
the
out there.
Longhorn. Me and Tire Legends around there. Longhorn Legends, baby.
A Christian has a question. It's probably his favorite question
It's
ever.
probably his
Oh,
favorite
sure.
questions he's ever asked. Anyone.
What's up?
What is your favorite liquor and why is it your favorite liquor?
My favorite liquor. I usually just do like Jack and Coke, man, with a little lime on it.
Man,
You know,
that's
a
good.
Jack and Coke with a lime on it. I'll do like Gentleman's Jack, you know, with lime.
That
Yeah.
and me in public, it's a good scene.
Jack has whipped my ass a few times throughout my life.
Yeah, just like
Yeah,
Eric
no,
said.
Jack always does me good.
Me too, man.
I used to do when I was younger. I used to do freaking Red Bull and vodka, like vodka and Red Bull.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause like I said, I'm a hype. I like to fucking party.
Yeah,
and
that
stay.
makes
We-
sense. That's
We're young. We're like, we're gonna fucking party. Puerto Rico is like, you know, wild and shit.
Man, I want to go to Puerto Rico. So Lorenzo and freaking who else told us that? Like they're like
Britton
Puerto-
Hart.
yeah, and Britton Hart said that Puerto Rico
Britain,
favorite place to be, man, is freaking
nah, Britain's awesome. Yeah, and she's a hardworking girl too. She's an awesome training
I gotta
partner
come
too.
check it out, dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, no, Mount Novel is something special too. Not just, I mean, Puerto Rico is awesome, but Mount Novel is something special, man.
What
It's
is it
its own
called?
little thing up there.
what?
Mount Novel,
Mount-
Mount Novel, like
Mount-
Mao,
Yeah,
like Mount Novel. Yeah,
Okay.
Nabble.
Got it.
yeah.
That's
nice
what I
little-
gotta check that out,
Yeah.
dude, because everyone
it's
keeps
really-
talking it up.
Dude, both these are yours.
Yeah, we had a couple guys come down here, and there's still a couple people threatening to come down here. You know, and really the training
Yeah,
is really
I like
awesome.
how you say that, man. They're threatening coming down, but
They threaten to
ain't
come
done it.
down here. You know, it's a big jump though, man. It's hard to go anywhere. Like I haven't had a chance to go visit anybody. You know, I've had so many people come visit me. I'm starting to feel guilty. Like shit, I gotta go. I gotta get my ass up and go.
You're a cool dude,
go
man.
somewhere.
People want to be around you, man. It's something to be happy about.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, that's cool. You know, you gotta have a, you know, it's for a reason. It's not for no reason. You know, and it's not just, especially when it comes to fighting, it's something as vicious as bare knuckle. That it's, you know, it doesn't matter how nice you are. At the end of the day, you have to be able to fuck the other guy up. It's, you know, like you have to be able to just draw the line, and that's a lot of people. They know that about me when it comes to bare knuckle. Like, well, you know, we ever make that switch and just
Yep.
execute our plan without any, you know.
I watched the
stuff.
switch turn in the hallway, man. Like in that video, I was seeing you.
Yeah.
Promo, bro. Right before
Yeah,
you.
no, for me, it's a performance, and it's a lot of, it takes a lot of work to get to that point for me, and that's why I'm always happy to be there, because that's really the easy part for me, you know, and I've reached a level in my training and my fighting where I could fight with confidence. Like, I don't have to worry about getting tired. I don't have to worry about getting caught, because anybody can get caught. I don't have to worry about getting caught. I don't have to worry about this. I don't have to worry about that. I could come out there with my hands down. I could come out and do stuff and do quick combinations and really just because I just the understanding that, and the only reason I could do that, I'm able to do stuff that nobody else could do, is because just the understanding that anybody can get caught. It's just, you have to have that ability. You have to be able to pull the trigger. You have to be able to perform. You have to be able to have that little spice that nobody else has.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
I hate to cut you off, but there's an important question that Christian has to ask you.
Christian, this is
I
his
hope you-
second favorite question he's ever asked anybody.
What's up, man? Hit me in.
Look,
Yeah.
I hope you understand, and you at least. I know you've tapped in on a few of our episodes. It happens every episode, so
Yeah,
don't feel ashamed.
Get
It's
on.
all good, man. It's fun. Yeah, you gotta know how to roll with it.
How big is your dick?
Well, I don't know.
You want me to give you an honest answer?
You can lie, you can be honest. We don't care.
I want to hear.
Like, it's above average, right? But you're going to tell your story, right? Let me tell you the story, right? You got time for me to tell the story?
Oh yeah, dog.
All right, it's rated R-ish. I'm not gonna get it too into detail,
We're
but
raw. We're on
when I
cut.
first moved back to Joliet, I was younger. I was talking to some girls. I hooked up with some girls in my buddy's house. He used to live in a mansion, and I was trying to do something with the girl, but like every time, I tried to do something, I was like bouncing off the chick, what I'm saying?
Yeah. Very
My
nice.
man, my
Check this out. So like, the bitch, she goes to the room and leaves, and she comes back and she kind of like doesn't want to do anything anymore, and I'm like, whatever.
I imagine not. Dog.
No,
At the time, like,
Keep that
I was
piece
literally
away
like-
from me.
I was literally like, and just kept going, so like years later, my buddy that introduced me to the girl, he's telling me the story from his point of view, like an angle that I never fucking heard of. Like, and he's like, hey bro, hey, remember that girl? He's like, yeah, we were at the party, and he told me that she's like, she went in the room, she said that when she left to the bathroom, she called him in the bathroom, right? And she's like, hey man, like, I can't. So the dude's cracking up something. She's like, I can't fuck this dude. Like, she's telling the dude, like,
He's a monster.
right? No, but like, and the dude's like, look, usually you go, he's too big, but she's like, he's too big, right?
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's
a can of corn, bro.
How about this?
So my buddy, so check this out. She's like, I can't fuck with this dude, and she's like, you fuck me. That's from his point of view.
Oh, no.
He's like, I'm with my girl, so he left the room, and we never told the story, and then he came back and told me this. It was fucking hilarious.
It's as wide as a can of corn and as heavy too.
Yeah. As
got
Eddie
this
says,
long,
head
stupid
of
story.
head of a. Well, I don't remember.
Hey,
Fuck it.
With you,
It
with
looks
you,
like
with you living in the middle. Of,
You wouldn't want to get fucking hit upside the head.
It's a lethal weapon. With you living in the middle of the ocean, on an island, essentially. I mean, do you see any crazy shit like UFO sightings?
I've seen all types of shit out here. Yeah.
Yeah, like
I saw last UFO I saw was 3 years ago. The one that we saw, like everybody, my neighbors came on and everything. It was a triangle in the middle of the sky. It was like a 3-point, like it was like
oh
a
shit.
pyramid in the sky, and it was like a perfect pyramid.
That is.
And we're
crazy,
looking at this. This
dog.
thing's moving across the sky, right? And everybody's like, "What the hell is that?" And at first, we're like, "Are those stars?" And they're moving, and
Yeah.
it looks like lights. Like they're their own. They look like 3 individual stars, but it also looks like there's like something emanating from them or
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
and they just kind of like
We got some wild videos.
fucking left, you know, and then we're just like, what the hell was that?
Damn.
But we've seen like, yeah, there's all types of like
You think it's more common out
unidentified,
there
you know?
though?
I
Like,
think it's way more common at the ocean.
do you think it's
Over
way
here,
more
I'm sure,
common
because we're
out
in the
there?
ocean. People see stuff come out of the water too.
Yeah,
because
that's
Puerto
what I'm
Rico is
saying.
like, we're actually it's like a giant mountain. We're like the tip of a giant mountain. So like, you know, there's all types of, because those are conspiracy theories where
That's
you know you
yeah.
can't prove
I was wondering if
there's
there's
all types of conspiracy theories where people think there's like underground bases underneath the island, or there's like ancient freaking shit down there where they're still active, you know.
Wait, that's
who
kind of what I
knows?
was getting to. Is there any local legend like that? So that's what I was basically asking earlier, was if you guys got like any kind of local legend.
Chupacabra came from Puerto Rico. You ever heard of Chupacabra?
Yeah, Chupacabra. Yeah,
He knows
Chupacabra
about
came from Puerto
it.
Rico.
He knows about it. I don't know a lot about it.
The chupacabras, yeah, and that it had different names. We used to call it like the alligator or something like that, caiman. They had different names for it, but it's something that had always existed in Puerto Rico. They would find the goats. That's what a cabra is. It was a goat sucker. They would find the goats like completely drained of blood. Like,
better keep Poncho
so
safe.
is Christian. So is Christian.
Yeah, and they would find
he's
people
a
thought a lot of people
throat
thought it
sucker.
was snakes, but they were too big. Like they were taking out like whole goats, and the chickens would be completely like empty, and nobody ever found out what the hell it was, you know.
Better protect
all
Poncho.
types of speculations and drawings, and they made a whole bunch of specials and documentaries.
Poncho's a national treasure. You better look out for him.
Oh yeah. I know. We gotta make a statue for sure. There's gonna be a commemoration at some point.
I got another one for you.
What's up?
What do we owe ourselves as human beings?
Yeah.
You want me to? What do you owe yourself as human beings? Okay. You know, me, somebody that lives in nature. This is one thing that I'll tell you. Which a lot of people are very pessimistic now because they're so driven by the worldview that they were taught. They never questioned. They call themselves what do you call it? They call themselves people that question everything, but they never question any authority. But like people have become like they're like anti-human, like they hate people, you know, like there's too many people, or the people are polluting, or you got a carbon footprint, or like the worst thing in the world, people are cancer and all this stuff. It's like they always got something bad to say about people. There's a lot of bad stuff that happens in the world. Yeah, and not only that, but it's like it's a negative outlook on human life. It's the lack of you're cheapening human life from right. A lot of people, it's easy now to do that because there's so many ways for you to make yourself believe, to cheapen human life, you know.
Right.
But me living in nature, one thing I notice in nature, I don't know if you ever watch the nature channels too. Nature's super cruel. Like nature is cutthroat as hell, and you know, the animals get sick and they die. They get hunted and killed by other animals. They suffer, and all types of crazy. There's droughts and all types of stuff happens. You know, animals, they rot away. They don't get eaten. But there's always some balance. You know, obviously there's always the bugs eat it, or the obviously the lion's cubs got to eat, so something's got to die for it to eat. But people, the only instance, let me go around to the point. The only instance of mercy, the only instance of balance, the only instance of like harmony that could be brought back to a place of unbalance is people. You understand what I'm saying? Like that doesn't exist anywhere else in nature. Like that's one thing that you should be grateful for. Like people are actually something real special, because we're that's really the only instance of anything like. So nature is beautiful, but anything beautiful and like love or altruistic, any altruism, any love, any just good for the good of doing things and bringing balance to things and ending suffering. Nature doesn't end suffering. Only people end suffering. You know what I'm saying? Like this, like people, we have a special place in the order of things, and people sometimes forget that, you know?
So stemming from that, what would be your message to humanity if you could give one?
That's real thing. Why you gave me all these deep ass questions? Why are you guys leaving with these deep ass questions?
Come on, man.
My message to humanity. Why I feel like an alien.
Oh, that's good.
My message to humanity.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know.
Just give love. That's what my mom would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what is love? Like, because that's real easy and cheesy and cheap.
Love
Like
kills people,
sometimes,
too.
like
Love people.
I tell people, like sometimes the cheesy answer is the right answer. Like, you know, people be like, "Hey, Elvin, why are you doing this?" I'm like, I just want to do the right thing. You know, I know that sounds stupid, but like, I don't want to be like when it's all said and done.
You don't want to be a dirtbag.
Be ashamed. I don't want to be ashamed of my work. So like, I want to do the right thing. You know, but that sounds easy, but it's true. But like, just love is there's. I mean, what is love? There's so many different kinds of love. You're talking about like divine love, brotherly love, love of man, of woman. Like, you know, there's so many like but like
I consider loyalty as love.
No, but like what?
Loyalty is a
What's
form
his
of
message?
love. You know what I'm saying? Loyalty is a form of love. Like you have to have some sort of love to have loyalty, but like it's such an abstract thing that it's you know it's really hard to put your finger on it. I think the closest thing would be sacrifice, you know, to love, you know. So.
Yeah.
So like
Well, it depends. Like I said, depends on the love, because like I said, there's different kinds of love. Like love is, and certain aspects, love can be specifically defined. Like, is it divine love? Is it love between a man and a woman, or is it like brotherly love? Like, yeah, I love you, brother. Like that brotherly love is, you know, that's that honesty and commitment. Having a lot of that has something to do with it. But you know.
Did you ever get a chance to watch that video of Bret Hart getting and Joey Hart being arrested by that bounty hunter?
Yeah, I did.
Come on,
I was watching it with them. I was cracking up.
Hey, do you want to get let in? Do you want to get let in on a secret, bro?
What's up?
I was on Rocky Mountain Bounty Hunters, and they arrested me one time on
Discovery. Oh yeah, you guys sent me that video, man.
Animal Planet, dude.
Yeah, you guys sent me that video. I want to see the link. Video evidence, so it didn't happen.
It's fucking funny.
So I thought that was
very first episode of the season 1. It's this guy.
Yeah, so I thought that was funny when I seen her episode. I said, I know how all that shit plays out.
Yeah.
But what do you think of that? Do you know? Did she give you any insight?
Of the whole thing.
Yeah, the whole show.
Yeah, well, they said they had a lot of fun. And,
yeah.
You know,
It looks like it, man.
Yeah, they had fun. They got paid, and you know they got to do something different. So I'm like, hey, man, that sounds cool.
Right.
Let me get in there. Yeah, but they've been doing real good for themselves lately, you know, and they just they're real organic too. They're just themselves, you know.
That's a big fight here in Great Falls, man. That's where she's coming to fight for the title.
Yeah, that's a big fight for her. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's working a lot, and Britain's got a lot of fights, and she started from nothing, you know.
Get her on the show in person here in the studio, man, right here.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man,
Oh,
we're trying, man. You know what I mean? I think that's the idea. We're if her, you know, because we know how it gets when they get to town. Shit's kind of, you know, everything's all like turned up. You know what I mean? If they got time for us, that'd be sick.
Yeah, I know. It wouldn't be bad just to get away from fucking everything for a second. I like to just chill.
Yeah.
Right. Stop in, drop an hour.
Yeah, man. We'll smoke. Like, I don't know if they can, but
I wouldn't do that before a fight.
Yeah.
No excuses, bro.
So if you weren't fighting, what would you be doing right now, sport wise? If you were an athlete, besides
sports
fighting?
wise, I wouldn't be doing fucking jack shit. Sports wise, I suck at fucking every sport except
really.
Fighting. Hell yeah,
Not a multi
I suck at everything. I'm like the most unathletic. Like you couldn't tell, like from the way that I move and fight, you know, and my reflexes, and I'm just. You know, especially the way that I jab and the way that I move from people's punches. You're like, man, I was real athletic. I'm not athletic. I can't.
You're a master of fighting. Yeah.
I can't throw flips. I can't fucking dunk. I can't catch. I can't fucking throw.
All right.
You know, but I could have a fucking, you know, like I said, I probably would, teach. You know, I've always been a good teacher. You know, I was teaching when I first started doing fighting. I pretty much made a living just doing private lessons and classes with people.
Oh wow.
People person. But once I went pro and really went all in on my fighting, I just stopped coaching. I was like, do that when I get older.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say at least now you know you can do that.
Yeah. I still do private lessons here and there. I got some couple kids that I work with, but we still haven't gotten back to do it. Eventually, we're gonna that's what the jungle camp is for. Eventually, we're gonna be.
Hey, actually, I was just gonna ask you, what's the charities that do you have any
charities, foundations,
things that you got going on?
No, I don't have any foundations. Just the Broke Nigga Foundation. You can send it to me over here at now.
Yeah. You
Box.
got any sponsors or anything you want to shout out?
Well, yeah. Well, I got, I've had obviously Scott Foley Go Management. They always take care of me. Yeah. Scallywag, Tactical. Check them out if you like knives and any kind of tactical gear. They're the best of what they do. They're awesome. Stripes Bar and Grill. They're longtime sponsors from Navarre, Florida. From when I used to live in the Pensacola area, they still sponsor me. They're 100% always got my back, and they still watch our fights. And I'm hoping to see them soon. And all my people, my coaches, Caesar, and my teammates, and my wife, and
absolutely.
But yeah, GC Battery. If you need any, I have my own company called GC Battery where we refurbish, repair, and we build batteries for power tools.
Oh, nice, dude. So
that's a little plug for that. If you need DeWalt, Ryobis, or Milwaukee's or anything, you can check out GCbattery.com. Do Snap-ons, anything.
There you
anything go. Anything that we could get to, you can unscrew it, get inside the battery, we'll fix it.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, we can send you an insert. We don't even have to see it. You can check us out.
What about our sponsor? And our sponsor is 20 past 4. You want to stop vaping?
Oh yeah, Fighter's Friend also Kiss My Fist. The Medibles, if they got some of the best freaking edibles. They hit really different. They're really awesome. They're really awesome sponsor. They always got my back 100%. Just Blaze, you guys are always rooting for us. We always got people chant their and the Gallimbo Sports that they've been a really big help in getting the bare knuckle known in Puerto Rico. They're really huge out here, and they've been a blessing for us. So yeah, we got a lot of people. I could just keep naming people off, but
shout out to Jug from us.
Yeah, shout out Juggernaut.
Yeah. Lorenzo, Lorenzo, he me and him, we're an awesome team, and ever since we got together, we've been killing it, we've been fucking shit up.
You guys are the dynamic duo, baby.
Yeah. We're Mega Powers, and we've really been doing it different, and really, we're the best bare knuckle team, and we always show off in every show. And Lorenzo has his own way. He's real hot. I'm really cold. He knocks you out. I beat you up.
I got a question that's pertaining to the sport in itself, and this is probably the final question I got for you. Who do you got in the Mike Perry fight versus MVP?
That's a really interesting fight. I'm just gonna watch it because Mike Perry, he's obviously a really tough fighter, and I know MVP's obviously he's really talented and he's got good skill and timing, but he's 0-0 bare knuckle. He's never been punched in the face bare knuckle. He might get punched in the face bare knuckle and decide that it's not his thing. You don't know what to expect from him.
Different animal, man.
He might, he might get punched in the eye. The first punch, goes in the eye, and he's like, "Oh shit, what the fuck is going on here?" I don't know if you ever seen that look. That's one I've been fighting for 20 years, and bare knuckle in the 4 years I've been doing this, I've never seen so many people quit, so many people break. That look of just I want to get the fuck out of here. All these guys that they come in, they're like, "I'm the next big thing. I'm gonna smash everybody." I beat people up with these little ass gloves. Well, I take these gloves as soon as they get hit. As soon as they throw a big punch, hits the dude on top of the head, their fingers backwards.
I got Mike Perry.
I'm back, man. Yeah, and
I got
Mike Perry. It'll be easier to go for Mike because it's more certain to go for Mike because you've seen him fight. He's gonna die out there. He's gonna go for it. But MVP is also sniper is really strong. He's smart, but I'm cheering for Mike. He's a hometown guy in a way. He used to fight in he was a Iron Fights guy too. So
Well, that's a big stage too. That London Stadium should be a fun venue.
yeah, man. I wish I could be there. I'm getting my passport. I got my paperwork already. I got to turn the shit in. I'm getting my passport
That's
just in case,
cool, man.
just in case they need me for anything.
I can't wait to see you
Bandido.
fight again, man. You're one of my favorite people to follow right now in the fight world. You are a super celebrity, and you are a very light guy within the fight world. Thank you for coming on the show, even though it was kind of hard to get on here.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I hope
Yes,
I
sir.
didn't bore you
Thank
guys
you.
too much, man.
You are the best, man.
Appreciate it, guys, man. Thank you.
Yeah, man. I hope to have you on soon. And I guess we are the Weekly Bus, huh?
Yeah, but yes, I hope to have you on again soon.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
No problem, man.
Thank you.
Easy.
We are the Weekly Bus.